how did Entourage come to be? That was really Wahlberg's story in a way. How did you get involved in this whole thing?
Yeah, it was loosely based. His manager was my manager, Steve Levinson, who I went to college with. They came to me, said, we want to do a show about a movie star and his friends.
Right.
I hated the idea. I thought I did. I thought it sounded ridiculous. And then Steve Levinson said to me, he's like, you'll figure it out. And I went home. I didn't really have a job anyway, so I started thinking about it and figured it out.
So what didn't you like about the idea to begin with?
I don't live that kind of like sycophantic lifestyle of living off of somebody else, so I just didn't really see it. And what I took home to myself is figure out how to make it a family and give everybody some type of purpose, the driver, the assistant, whatever. So
right. Yeah. And so when did Wahlberg come in? That was always him to begin with?
Yeah, it was in the beginning. It was Mark and Steve. They came to me. So there really wasn't much of anything else to go on. Just like we want to do a show about a movie star and his friends. Right. And we started looking for a Mark guy, which was impossible to find, and ultimately it started shifting, and I switched it to New York and started, modeling it a little bit on my friends also. So
okay, and so when was the first time you met Wahlberg? When was that?
Well, I knew Mark for years before that.
Okay, so when was the first time you met him?
I think the first time I met him, actually, I had dinner with him at a place called Giorgio's. Somebody, a friend of mine was in from out of town and said these two young up-and-coming stars. Right. Somehow I had to dinner with Mark and Leonardo DiCaprio when I was like 21. And, I have no idea how that even happened, but it was nice.
I don't know what had been dinner. I want to know what happened after dinner now.
Yeah, I went home. You went home. God knows what they did, but I went home.
Was this in the day when Wahlberg was ordering extra bread to the table at an Italian
he was doing whatever he wanted, so...
Man, I can't believe his routine is just insane.
Yeah, I mean, it's unreal.
Like we all don't get up and shower at 2 a.m. for our 3 a.m. workout.
Not. Very driven guys.
I guess so. So, so the guest star list on that show was absurd. So at some point, when did you finally start getting calls where people like, I want to be on that show?
Probably like season 2 or 3. I mean, the first season, it was impossible to get anybody. Even Mark, I didn't know if he was going to show up. He was in the pilot, and I had no idea if he was actually coming or not.
Are you serious?
Yeah, we had one actor who did not show up for the pilot, and Adrian had to start calling friends to get somebody down. So it started out very tough, and then by the end, it was great.
Yeah,
we would get the calls.
I'm sure you got calls. So then which is the call that you got that was particularly like, okay, now I know where we've made it? What was that?
LeBron, probably, when I get a call that LeBron wants to do a show, and when I meet him, and LeBron says, this is my E, this is my drama, this is my turtle. It was very cool.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live, or download The Rich Eisen Show app.